What's going on, everybody? We are live for the second time this college football season. Utah and Florida and Nebraska, Minnesota here for you tonight. First of 5 days of college football in a row is set to kick off between Utah and Florida. Several other games have been kicked off. And the big one of the night, Utah, Florida. Utah kicks it off to Florida to start the game, and Florida returns it. And ETN gets the return, but stopped before he gets to 20. (2018) Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year, 19-13, starter for Wisconsin. Graham Mertz, the transfer QB, named Florida starting quarterback on August 11th, transferred last year on December the 5th. By the way, I am on my phone to start the game, to start the stream. I do not have access to my computer. I should have it in about an hour or so. Mertz starts with throw to, looks like Jackson with the reception there. It's going to be second and short for Florida. So, yeah, I do apologize for the camera, for the angle. I know it just looks weird. Mertz hands it off. What a hit. Johnson with the big hit. And stops Florida from gaining the first down on that second down play. And it's third down now for Florida. The triple option. 3rd and 1. This crowd is on its feet. Mertz. And it looks like a false start on it for Florida. It's going to be third and medium. Third and 6, second-year head coach for Billy Napier. Again, I am on my phone right now, so I do apologize for that. I will get to my computer in about an hour or so. So that's why this is like the start. Mertz drops back, throws it, and it's dropped incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. Utah's going to get the football back. We are doing 2 games here tonight. Florida, Utah, Minnesota, Nebraska. And Micah Pittman gets it at the 30 and stopped immediately. Bryson Barnes coming out for Utah to start this game. Grew up raising 12,000 pigs on a farm. Oh, wow. 137 passing yards in his high school career. One only career start versus Washington State in 2022. And Bryson Barnes, his career so far, 39 for 59, 453 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Second start tonight in his career as Cameron Rising is not able to play. Barnes drops back, throws it downfield. Caught at the 20. It's going to be a touchdown on the very first play from scrimmage for this Utah offense. Bryson Barnes with a beautiful downfield throw. Money Parks with the reception. "70-yard touchdown on the very first play from scrimmage for Utah this season." What a start for Bryson Barnes. 7-0. Yeets. Nebraska and Minnesota is on our pick'em this week, so that will affect our pick'em record. I will have a caption after each game is final. I'll update it and show you guys. So college, and this will be the same for the NFL as well. I'll have an NFL pick'em and a college football pick'em. 0-0 week. And then at the bottom, I'll have the week whatever record for this week. I may not keep it. We'll see. So there you go. College football pick'em record at the top. That will be added on throughout the entire season. And then the week 1 pick'em at the bottom. And we'll continue to add on. Next week will be week 2, but it will reset at 0. Just so you guys know how I'm doing that week. And it'll be the same for the NFL as well. So I'm not going to add that caption yet, but. And after each game is completed, I will update that for y'all. Let's go to the Minnesota Nebraska game. Where are you? There you are. Jeff Sims and this Nebraska offense. Some controversy, some sad news coming out of Nebraska. Yesterday was crazy for Nebraska. Yesterday we found out Eric Gilbert was arrested for burglary, elite tight end for Nebraska, who was in his first season with the Cornhuskers after transferring. Has had some issues in his personal life, and that has affected him mentally. It's sad to see this happen. He's making choices from events that has happened in his life, and they're not that good choices. Nebraska is helping him as much as they can, but right now, I don't see his football. I don't see him being on the football field anymore until he gets all this stuff fixed up, and he may not be in the football anymore. I don't know. We'll see. And then last night Nebraska volleyball setting the record for most fans ever to attend a female sport event. 92,000 fans to watch the 4-seed Nebraska Cornhuskers take on Omaha last night. They did get the dub. What a crazy event for Nebraska. That was insane. I wish I would have been there to witness the history that was made by those fans last night. And Nebraska is a really, really good team this year for volleyball. So, still a really awesome event for them. Congratulations. You know, and that's history that's been made, and that's really insane that they packed out a call a stadium, a football stadium. I do apologize for the noise in the background, but what a day yesterday. A roller coaster of emotions for Nebraska fans. And Jeff Sims, 30-year starter, transfer from Georgia Tech. I really do apologize for the noise in the background. All right. Nebraska on the field now for, I believe, their first time this season. Gabe Irvin, Alex Bullock, Isaiah Garcia, Castinda, and I did not. Oh, I like the scoreboard, though. Sims drops back in his own end zone, takes himself, gets the first down as he's going down to the ground. Miley with the tackle, I believe it was. I do apologize if my camera is like that. Minnesota defense, Jalen Logan Redding, Kyler Baugh. And the linebackers, Maverick Barnikowski, Devin Williams, Ryan Seelig. DBs, Justin Wally, Tyler Newbin, Jack Henderson, Darius Green. Dang it, I'm not good at that. Anyway, flag on the field. And it's false start on this Nebraska offense. First and 15. Reminder, I do have Nebraska or Minnesota winning this game. This is a pick'em game. I will try to stream as many of the pick'em games as possible, and I'll try to stream as many of the biggest games as possible as well that are not on the pick'em. And Sims will take himself, gets to the 20, goes outside on the edge, gets to near the 35-yard line. Jeff Sims with a huge run there, and gets the Cornhusker offense out of trouble. Faked the handoff and just took it himself for a big gain. Make sure you guys go watch the pick'em video. Go give it a like and comment your thoughts down below that video on the pick'em this week. I will not say anything more about the pick'em. Just go watch it. It's really good. Second down here for Nebraska. Second and 11. First of the 15 games on my pick'em between Nebraska and Minnesota. That's why we are doing it. Lindenberg on the sidelines, doing nothing. No one cares about Lindenberg. And here we go, second and 11. Sims hands it off, gets nowhere. Third down. does get back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11. Five-yard penalty on the offense. Minnesota and Nebraska, 3rd and 16. After the penalty, it was 3rd and 11. This crowd is going crazy for the first time that they are playing this season. Sims drop back to pass. Gets it. And they'll get about 6 or 7 there. It's going to be 4th down. And Nebraska's going to have to put the ball away for the first time this season on Matt Rule's first offensive possession as head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And the punt gets all the way down to the 10-yard line, returned for about 5 yards, gets hit in the back. And that's where Minnesota will begin the drive. Ethan Kulikmanis is coming up, and then Minnesota offense. Let's go back to Florida and Utah. And Utah is the football again. Already up 7-0. Barnes rolls out of the pocket. Play action pass. Caught. First down. Suga Taraka, I believe that's his name, gets the first down and the reception for Utah. Florida. Barnes takes himself, gets about 4 there. 2nd down. Cam Rising again out tonight. Bryson Barnes so far tonight, 4 for 4, 108 yards and a touchdown. That first play from scrimmage was the touchdown throw for 70 yards. What a play that was. Glover gets the carry, gets through for about 2 yards, 3rd down, about 4. Got maybe a yard or 2. That first down carry was for 5. Got 2 there on the 2nd down carry, so it was now 3rd and 3. Barnes under center again. There for the 3rd down play for Utah. Glover gets a carry, gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and the 4th down. And Utah will punt the football. Ricky Pearsall. Back and out of the end zone for a touchback. 7-0 Utah. Oh, where's my remote? There's my remote. Nebraska, Minnesota again. Going back to this game. 2nd and 8. Caliac Manis. Three for 5, 14 yards. Caliac Manis is under center here for Minnesota. Play action. Throws it down. Field caught at the 40-yard line. And a first down and 10 here for Minnesota. Good in route here. Caliac Manis gets the receiver over the middle for the first down. Well, that's Tyler in the backfield with Caliac Manis. Motions to 2 tight ends. No. One will go. One will stay. 5 seconds on the clock. Gets the snap off. Gives it to Tyler, I believe gets about 6 yards nonetheless. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 4. I believe Tyler with the carry there. Second and 3, got 7 there on that carry. Caliac Manis under center for the 2nd down play. Play action again. Rolls out, throws it, caught, and went nowhere. I don't think that's where the ball was supposed to go. Gets to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 3 here for Minnesota. Caliac Manis so far 4 for 6, 34 yards. 3rd down conversions tonight, 2 for 3 for Minnesota, 0 for 1 for Nebraska. 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter of play. Caliac Manis and his Minnesota offense at the 46-yard line. Caliac Manis drops back, throws it, and it's caught for a first down. 5 for 7. Start for Caliac Manis. What a throw there. Gets the quick slant, and first down was on the money there. Five seconds on the play clock. Motions, gives the ball away, gets about 4 there on the carry. Williams with the carry there, gets about 5 there, 2nd down. Gets 4 on the first down carry, 2nd down, 6 here for Minnesota. 1:10 remaining on the first quarter of play. Reminder, this is a pick'em game. Caliac Manis motions to tight end. Play action, dumps it to the tight end, incomplete. 3rd down and 6. I don't think that was a fumble, guys. Come on now. 6 for 9, 40 yards. Now for Caliac Manis. That's That is a hard name to pronounce quickly. Kayak Manus. It's a pretty good name. 36 here for Minnesota. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter of play between Minnesota and Nebraska. Kayak Manus, 5 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, gets the play off, drops back, and throws it first, gets the first down on the quick slant. First and 10, 38 seconds remaining now in the first quarter. Can Minnesota start this game off, or end this first quarter off with a touchdown? Crooms with that reception there, 5 for 37 so far here in the first quarter. And again, reminder that the clock does not stop for Minnesota or for college football. And that will be it for the first quarter of play. Scoreless here between Minnesota and Nebraska. After one. Let's go back to Florida and Utah. Can I watch it with Minnesota, please? What do you mean? What do you mean, brother? Why can I not just choose what game I want? I don't want to watch Wake Forest and Elon play. No, I want to watch both games. Come on, brother. What do you mean? I like the multi-view, but it doesn't work right now because they don't even have one game where it has Minnesota and Nebraska. What do you mean, brother? And Florida gets a field goal here, 7-3. Like I said, I wish there was a way I could choose to watch Minnesota or Florida. And what I might do is when I get the computer, I might put one game on my phone and one game on here. I think that's what I might do. But it is 3-0. It's about 2.5 minutes remaining left in the first quarter of play. 7-3 now your score between Florida and Utah. Kind of surprised this game was on this pick'em list. Nor is Louisville and Georgia Tech. I would rather see Rutgers and Northwestern than Florida and Utah, you know? All right, I'll be right back. All right, so 14:30 remaining here. 30 seconds in, a little over 30 seconds in the second quarter. Minnesota and Nebraska. Minnesota continuing their drive. Second and 3 now for the Golden Gophers. And the triple option gets nowhere. Goes down about a loss of 6 or 7 there. It's going to be third down 10. Or close to that. But that was a good play by this Nebraska defense. Loss of 6 there on the play. Now third down and 9. To catch that and quickly take care of it. Williams in the backfield for Minnesota. Kayak Man is 7 for 10 tonight for 50 yards. And he drops back again once more. Throws it. Short of the first down. Gets about 7. And Fleck is going to let this offense stay out there and go for this. No, he's not. Never mind. 4th and 2. And it's going to be a field goal, a short one for this Minnesota offense. 4th and 2 to take a 3-0 lead. 34 yards for this field goal. And it is through. 3-0 Minnesota. I will be back once. Oh, crap. Come on. We'll be back once in a minute. All right, I'm back in. Minnesota kicks it off here. First down and 10 for Nebraska. Let's go back to Florida and Utah. It's on commercial break here once again. So let's go back for a little bit between Nebraska and Minnesota. Man, that's on commercial break. So while we are on commercial break, I will just tell you, trying to figure out what I should do about the schedule. I might have my dad, if he's going to be in his office tomorrow, I might have him print off next week's pick to start off. That's my pick'em sheet. You guys can't really see it. Pretty confident this week. There's a few games where, but my goal, I don't know what I want to try to get. If I get 1,000 correct, is that even possible? Let's see. 15 games per week. Oh, there's gonna be about 300 or 400 per week, or 300 or 400 in this game. And I think there's gonna be a lot more than that in the NFL. So I don't think maybe I could get 1,000 wins a total. I might have a record just to have combined, but the records that we're gonna keep showing is we're gonna keep things separate. But I might combine the records um, at the end of the season to see how I actually did. And what my percentage and I might see what's the percentage of games I got correct. Let's see if Florida and Utah are back. They should be back. But again, once I am on my laptop, Florida's about to take the lead on Utah. Third and 7, 14-22 remaining here in the second quarter. And it's a delay of game on Florida. I'm hoping by halftime I will be on my computer, or if I don't have it by halftime, I should have it for the second half. So, Mertz has to roll out of the pocket. Can he get the first down? No, ball pops out. But the ball pops out of bounds. Mertz was slow to get up after that big hit. What? 4th and 1. Florida's going to try to go for this. And a misfire once again. And Florida will have to settle with a field goal here. I don't. Adam Mielek out to kick for the field goal here. The second time again, 31, and he missed it. He goes right. Nate Johnson is in at quarterback for Utah. Fifth career game for Nate Johnson. Can they just get away with a victory here? And that's what Utah just needs right now. They just need to get this victory. They're at home. Nate Johnson gets the first down. With that good acceleration. First down 10, 12:40 remaining here in the first half. Cam Rising is out of the game here tonight. Will not play tonight. This seems like a preseason game for Utah. Oh my. No, this is not a preseason game for Utah. Bernard with the run there. First down 10 for Utah once again. They drive right down the field and score. I think this game's over. Florida's last year team and Bama's this year team has a lot of similarities, but the biggest difference, and probably the obvious difference is the biggest difference. Alabama's defense is 100 times better than Florida's defense was last year. And second down about 8 here for that first down carry. Gets about 2, maybe 1, I don't know, but did not get anything other than that, and he did get 2. Second down and 8 now for Utah. 11, 15 remaining left on the clock here in the first half of play. Johnson bobbles the the snap and gets taken down. Jackson was the running back. Third down and 12 here. Johnson delivers it on the quick slant. Fourth down, Matthews with the reception. And the punt. Multiple flags on the play. Wow, that is huge. Florida had 2 number 3s on the field on the punt. And Utah will keep possession of the football here. That is devastating for this Florida team. And Utah will be back on the field, and it is Barnes on the field now for Utah. Barnes drops back, throws it downfield, overthrown, incomplete. Second down and 10. Is it 3-0 Nebraska or 3-0 Minnesota? I think I may have that score wrong. Let me check. But let's see what Florida or Utah can do on this drive. And that pickup. Johnson fights through that hard hit. Gets about 3 yards there on the first down carry for him. Second down, he did take it himself. Taradaha Melchel. I am hoping to have my computer by halftime. If not, I will have it hopefully after halftime. So 2nd and 8. Johnson takes himself, gets the first down. That quick speed of his Nate Johnson gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! What a run by Nate Johnson! Utah takes it all the way downfield, marches it. But Florida had them stopped. It was fourth down, but that penalty hurt them. It gave Utah another chance on this drive. And Utah takes advantage of it, gets the touchdown. 13-3. Nate Johnson, what a run. 10 plays, 80 yards. 5:45 off the clock. And the extra point is perfect. 14-3 Utah. I think I might have to score wrong. I don't know. I need to. Let's see what multi-view games that this game has. The second one, yeah, I do have the score wrong. I apologize. It is 3-0. Minnesota. This game has 7.5 minutes, and Kaliak Manis takes a spill, gets the first down though. I think he did that on purpose, but it is first down and 10 here for the Gophers. Kaliak Manis drops back, takes a downfield shot, overthrown, incomplete. Second down and 10. That was just not a good throw by Kaliak Manis, or something was just not right on that play for Minnesota. Nebraska has 2 timeouts remaining. Minnesota has all 3 left here in this remaining 6:51. And the second down carry gets 2 or 3. It's going to be third down. Tyler with the carry for Minnesota. 6:35 remaining on the clock and ticking. Third down and 9. Got just a 1 on that second down carry. 4 for 6 tonight for Minnesota on third downs. Can they make that 5 for 7? Kaliak Manis drops back, has to roll out of the pocket, immediate pressure, throws on the run, and what a play by Kaliak Manis. And a beautiful throw, gets the first down after immediate pressure by Nebraska and just no protection at all. But Kaliak Manis says, okay, whatever, I can do this myself. And throws it. Looks like the Spencer. Yeah, Spencer got. Oh, I thought I just took a spill. I apologize for that spill that you guys took. Kaliak Manis drops back, gets pressure again. Has to roll out of pocket again. Throws it downfield again. Throws it out of play. Second and 10. Kaliak Manis had nothing there. 5:34 remaining on the clock. Here in the first half, Kaliak Manis in this Minnesota offense looking to add on to this slim 3-point lead. 72 passing yards so far for Minnesota tonight, 17 for the Cornhuskers. Okay. Kaliak Manis hands it off And that second down carry gets maybe 2 or 3. Third down and 8. Kayak Manis caught first down at the 40-yard line. Jackson with the catch. Kayak Manis drops back, throws it, overthrown. Incomplete. Second down and 10 after that quick play to Brockington was the intended target. Second down and 10. I can't imagine what Nebraska fans are feeling right now after having an historic night, especially fans that went to that game. Probably a lot of Nebraska fans that you know or see that live in Nebraska and live in Lincoln went to the game last night, more than likely. They probably made I don't know 3,000 or 92,000 and 390 something thousand and three times that by 25. That's a bunch of money. Kayak Manis drops back, throws it down the middle, incomplete. Fourth down. And let's see what Minnesota does here. They are in a tough 54-yard attempt here for Minnesota. They're in a tough spot. 4th and 9. Kick. It's just going to slide right. Just a bit outside. No. Good kick. Just not exactly on target. And it remains a 3-0 Minnesota lead. Going back to Florida and Utah. Where are you? There you are. I wish I can see this game in multi-view with Nebraska, Minnesota. What if people want to watch Nebraska and Minnesota? Mertz launches it downfield, incomplete. Second down. And 10, Mertz takes another hit. Like, what if people don't want to watch a blowout? I saw somewhere where NC State might be a team that could possibly come out of nowhere and make the playoffs. They're struggling with UConn. UConn! 10-7. Mertz sacked. Bishop with the sack there. Third down. 6:25 remaining in the half here between Florida and Utah. Third and 22. Mertz drops back, incomplete. Fourth and 22. Florida's going to have to punt this ball away. Kurt Crawshaw on the punt for the Gators. At the 46-yard line, Crawshaw does not have the good punt there, and Florida will start, or Utah will start in Florida's territory. And let's go back to Nebraska and Minnesota. Reminder. I'm very shocked that Braves and Dodgers are not on television at all. And that run, a good run there for Nebraska. It's going to be another first down and 10. Second and 2. Here for Nebraska, 3:08 remaining. I think they saying he was called down. Offensive plays, Nebraska, just 14 offensive possession or plays. Minnesota has 32 of them. Has more than double Nebraska's plays. .245 remaining here in the first half between Minnesota and Nebraska. I'm going to have to keep the stream live until I get my computer. Or I'm going to have to keep my phone on this stream until I get my computer in here. Dang it. 6 for 9 on third downs for Minnesota. 1 for 3 here for Nebraska. Third and make it 50%. They do. Nebraska on threatening here. Trying to take the lead. I mean, oh! Bernard was open. That would have been a touchdown. That ball was just out of reach. Barnes looks like he's trying to take it himself. .329 remaining in the first half between Utah and Florida. Florida. And Pittman with the intended target was wide open and incomplete. And the ref is laughing too because, I mean, this has been a tough series to get. I mean, that was in his hands. And the 51-yard attempt is good. 17-3. Oh, that's hilarious. 17-3. Oh. Boneless wings from Applebee's. Okay. Yeah. All right, 37 seconds here. Third down. Minnesota with a 3-0 lead. Jeff Sims tonight, 39 yards passing, 81 yards rushing. Third down and 1. 37 seconds. They are close to the end zone at the 11-yard line. Carey gets the first down, gets to the 5. Clock does stop because they are within 2 minutes of halftime. First and goal. Irvin with the carry there. And there are no huddling here. Sims takes it. Irving. Does he get in? No, they call him short. Second down. 17 seconds to go. One timeout remaining. Flag. If this is on Minnesota, this should be a touchdown. It is a false start on Nebraska. Nebraska will have to use their final timeout to avoid the runoff, which would mean the end of the half. 8 seconds remaining. This Minnesota crowd is rocking. Second and goal. First start for Jeff Sims at Nebraska after transferring from Georgia Tech. We are under review here for something on the false start. Is this going to be a touchdown for Nebraska before the elbow? Again, this is reviewable. They do call him short. "11 seconds remaining on the clock." They did add 3. So you do have a couple plays if you want to try to get into the end zone here. My dog is barking, as you guys can probably hear. Second and goal. 11 seconds remaining on the clock. Sims takes the snap. Sims drops back, throws it, intercepted! Minnesota picks it off, and it will be a touchback, and that will be the end of this first half. 7 seconds remaining, and Minnesota denies Nebraska of even getting points on the board. Matt Rule is upset, and that will be the end of the first half. Nebraska or Minnesota will take a kneel, and to do it, 3-0 score. After the first half, Minnesota denies Nebraska on the second and goal with an interception to take the lead or even have a chance to tie the game as we headed to the break. 40-4 under PJ Fleck when leading at halftime, 23-1 at home. Let's go back to Florida and Utah as we 3rd and 5 here for Utah at the 49-yard line near the 50. Barnes has to toss it to the running back. Will get anywhere. 4th down. 25 seconds. I'm surprised Florida didn't take a timeout right away. You have plenty of time if you're Florida here. And Utah's going to have to punt the ball. 19 seconds. They do add 2 seconds on the clock. Can Florida try to get a drive here, maybe get a field goal? And the ball will bounce, so they get down, and those can take a little bit of a Florida roll. After the bounce, it goes to the 9-yard line. And that's where Florida will start with 9 seconds remaining. And there is the first appearance of the 2023-2024 National Championship Trophy. 9 seconds remaining. What will Mertz and this Florida offense do? Will they do anything at all? It will not. So it will look like it is going to be a kneel, and that will be that for Florida. And we'll be back at the halftime, hopefully, on my computer. What a play to start for Utah in the first play. First offensive play of the season goes right down the field on the very first play. Throw down the field for a touchdown. 17-3. Utah, number 14. Utah looks really good so far. I'll see y'all at the second half, hopefully on my computer. Crap. Dang it. All right, y'all. I am on my computer, but I guess it's not too bad. It just looks weird. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. My dad's being really loud right now. I do apologize for that. I might end this stream and start a new one. I don't know if I like the phone like this. It looks really weird. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Change it back to the orientation I'm on, or change it back to normal. I'll just have the second half. I'll start it immediately, but I'm gonna end the stream and restart it because and then I'm gonna add just a second half. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see y'all just a moment.